Absolutely. That is so powerful. I really like how you say and mentioned about having a team with you really makes a difference. Because yes, as a team, we hold each other accountable, but we're also there to celebrate those wins. And that is so important. Because if you go along and you know where your plan is, you know where your goal is, and it becomes so repetition, and then you lose the emotional side of that, and now you've hit your goal and you got nobody to celebrate with. So your team will celebrate. Your team will lift you up when you're down and remind you of where your goalpost is. And together you're in this. Your team will also be the one that's cheering you on and celebrating when you've purchased that home. And now you've made that big goal. And, what's your next goal that you want to do? And how do we set up for that? Um, there's so many different tools that can help us with our planning and help us, with the guidance and things like that. When you're looking at the internet and stuff like that. And I see a lot of people that do that. And I don't want to say make that mistake because we're all guilty of going in and sort of looking at the calculators. What do I think I can afford? Oh, great. Okay, now I got this. I've put in what my income is. I put in what I think needs to be covered off on my debts. Go out and go to make your, you negotiate the price and make the offer on the home or the vehicle or whatever, and you go in and all of a sudden now you've got to go and get the financing for it, and it's not as clear as what you thought it was. So again, it takes you from that, oh my goodness, I've got this, I bought it, I can't wait, I'm gonna, put a picture up in this place, I'm going to decorate this like this, to, oh no, I cannot do that. So again, it's the disappointment, and it can be financially expensive. So great to come to the table. And I love to sit down with my clients and sort of talk about, because a lot of clients and a lot of the people that I work with together will come to the table and say, oh, I've done this calculator and this is what it says that I can afford. Great. That's a great starting point for us. I'm happy you've done some homework, but let's work through this together to really make sure it's solid. Because, like I say, those numbers are fabulous, but when you go in to purchase the home, you don't have the power of that pre-approval. The power of that pre-approval is not just about numbers. It's actually somebody, myself, has sat down with you and said, this is what you're approved for. We actually go and get an approval for a financial institution or a financing company, whichever, will provide you with those funds. It's not a guessing game anymore. It's a yes, go out and let's find what you want. So I don't want to discourage people from doing a little bit of homework, because I think that is so powerful and it's so much of a jump forward for people to do. But don't go on that homework that you've done and guns a blazing out to visit these homes that you want, and then all of a sudden something's gone sideways. You might have missed one tiny little piece that can make a big difference when we put it all together.